Hello, my name is Ben and we're going to talk about mast today. The mast is very important. It's the backbone of the sail. If you have an amazing sail, but you don't have the right mast, the sail won't work because the tension of the rig needs to be correct in all the places, and therefore you need to have the right mast curve. The best place to start to find your perfect mast is to check your specs on the sail and your sail brand. We at Unifiber have masts that fit to all sails and all brands. We developed a mast selector where it's super easy to find the right mast for your sail. To finding your perfect mast, there's 3 elements to consider: the carbon content, the bend curve and the stiffness. First, let's look at the carbon content. Most masts have a carbon content between 30 and 100%. This influences the following factors. The higher your carbon content, the more reflex your mast has, so faster response. But your mast is also a little bit more fragile. So higher content of carbon means the point loads are a little bit more sensitive. Lower percentage of carbon, stronger, a bit more glass, a bit more robust. The weight of your mast is also depending on your carbon content. The higher your carbon content, the lighter the mast is, the lower, a bit heavier. The price of the mast also varies between carbon content, let's say. The carbon is a very expensive material, so if you have a 100% mast, it's on the higher side of the price range, and if you have a low content carbon mast, it's on the cheaper side of the price range. We at Unifiber offer 3 grades of carbon content. We start with the essential. This is our 50% carbon content mast, which is budget friendly and super strong. The HD is our 75% content mast, which is a great mix between durability and performance. On top of the range we have the 100% mast, the Elite, which is uncompromised top-end performance mast. Let's talk about bend curves. The bend curve is the curve the mast gets under load. We at Unifiber have been monitoring the mast trends of the market for the past 15 years. And the last 5 years we have been developing 3 new bend curves that accommodates the trends of the mast industry. So the 3 new curves from Unifiber are the constant curve, which is the most common used curve in the windsurfing industry. It's the constant curve mast. The other curve is the constant curve FL, which stands for flex low. This is a more constant curve towards flex top mast, where the middle bends a little bit more. The third curve is called the FH, the flex high, which is also a constant curve towards flex top, but where the flex is more in the top of the mast. And then there's the stiffness of the mast. The stiffness of the mast is measured in IMCS value. That's how much the mast bends under load. The lower your IMCS value is, the softer your mast is. The higher your IMCS value is, the stiffer your mast is. The IMCS value is more or less standard across the whole industry, and we at Unifiber follow this trend. Our new mast collection features the universal Ferrules system. This means that all the ferrules, all the connections, are the same size. From all the SDM masts, and all the ferrules from the RDM masts are also all the same size, which means you can mix and match different carbon contents, different lengths and the different curves of the mast. Also, when you break or damage your mast, you will only have to replace the damaged part of your mast, which is good for your wallet and good for the environment. We at Unifiber have 82 different flavors of masts, between diameters, lengths, mast curve and carbon content. And if you want to learn even more about the masts, go to the knowledge page on unifiber.net.